Hello, summertime peeps. I am doing this episode from a really magical place. I am at the MacKensie-Childs Barn and House in Aurora, New York. This is something that's been on my bucket list for a long time. I remember going to the MacKensie-Childs store, I think it was on Madison Ave in the late 80s with my mother, and my mom had a collection that I have inherited later in my life, and I've always wanted to come here. And so join me on this episode where I take you on a tour of the magical MacKensie-Childs house and show you a little sneak peek of their barn store. Can't show you anything about the production place, but we can talk about some of the cool special details of their pottery and ceramics and furniture that we learned on the tour. So come with me for some very fun, colorful excitement. The thing I love the most about MacKensie-Childs is the play with color and patterns and the absolute whimsy and curiosity of design. So coming to this magical place is just so serene. You're actually overlooking a beautiful lake here in upstate New York, and is on acres of an old dairy farm. They actually still have geese. There's a sheep. I think we saw some peacocks, but it's an absolutely glorious and gorgeous property. So behind me, that is the MacKensie-Childs house that we'll take a little tour of. And then far in the distance, hard to see, but that is the lake. So let's go and see what's in the tour house right now. It's outstanding, the details that go into all of these pieces of art, whether it's a cup, a mug, a bowl, a piece of furniture. But what I love is that each artisan gets to actually initial on the bottom or have their own unique stamp. The other thing that I love so much is that they save every die cast, everything that they've ever made since the beginning. So as we walk through the production line, you could actually see things that were dated way back into the 90s that if they ever had to do a reproduction of it, they could. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing some of this beautiful color, maybe not the mower behind me, but some of the beautiful color that we were able to enjoy on this tour. And I can't wait to show you when we get back to my house some things that I ordered during their special barn sale that happens every July, so I can unbox some of my special goodies together back in my home so we can continue to celebrate this fantastic vendor called MacKensie-Childs. Wasn't the MacKensie-Childs house just inspiring with colors and fearlessness with pattern and whimsy? One of the things that I know in my home is that I love color, and rooted in that, I truly believe came from my teenage experience of visiting the MacKensie-Childs retail store way back in the early 90s with my mom on Madison Avenue, and really just opening my eyes to something as simple as checkerboards and flowers and colors just coming together unrelentlessly and just so much in a playful manner. I, as you can see in my kitchen, love color. Blue is my favorite color, but it's also inspired because all of these mugs and dishes that I inherited from my mother are all MacKensie-Childs from her collection. So I'm really excited right now because this mountain of boxes you see next to me, and it is a mountain, are the result of their barn sale. So the day before I went out to Aurora, New York, the barn sale, it was their final day of their barn sale. And so I went in and looked to find what were the best bargains for my budget so that I could add to the collection that my mother started for me, whether it was in mugs, dinner plates, serving platters, or just general decor. So come with me for the next few minutes as I have a lot of fun opening some of these little treasures to add to my collection, and I hope you can enjoy it with me as I open them one by one. So the first box we're going to unbox together is the Wildflowers Blue Large Pedestal. So let's just open this up and see what we got. Oh! All right, so they're really well packed. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at this beauty. Isn't this perfect for my kitchen? And it has the courtly check in the light blue. Oh my goodness, you guys. So this is a resin piece. This is not one of the ceramics like the dinnerware. The dinnerware, as I described earlier, that ceramic is all handmade in Aurora, New York. This is a piece where they have the resin shape created. In this case, this says it's made in Vietnam. This is just beautiful. I'm so excited. All right, number one, unpacked. Let's do the next one. Let's do the butterfly wreath. This is one that I saw on the website and I watched it because it was it's an art piece. It's a wreath, but it's gorgeous. And when I saw it on the website, let's just say the ticket price is high. Not high like some of the furniture, but high, you know, for an item. And the sale price, which was marked down a decent amount, was $199.
And I still thought, nah. But when I went on the tour at the MacKenzie Barn and House, when you go on that tour, they also give you a complimentary additional 10% off on anything in the gift shop. And this was still priced at $199. And so when I went in, I said, and they didn't have the wreath on hand at the gift shop. So I said, any chance I could get that discount? And they said, not only yes, but because you're here, we won't charge you shipping. So I bought it, and I just hope, I love it as much as I think I'm going to love it. So, oops, here we go. Maybe. Here it comes. Oh, he's so pretty. So this butterfly wreath. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look. Isn't that a piece of art? And look closely at the butterflies. Oh my gosh. So my plan is I'll overlap it with, if I get it done today, I plan on putting this wreath over a circular mirror that I have right now in the foyer. So this will be up going forward for my summer months in my house. I am so happy. This is so beautiful. Holy moly. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, and the details on this, I'm going to do a close-up zoom. The butterfly bodies have the courtly check or vice versa. Oh, this is just so pretty. Even has the tartan. Okay, sold. I'm very glad I invested in this. This is a piece of art. Okay, let's do a small one. So this guy, I've already opened one of them, but I'm going to open this one with you. This is a MacKensie-Childs bird. And what you do is you put this bird on the end or the edge of a lip of a pot or a container. So this little guy, he's so cute. He is yellow and green. He was, I think, after the sale price, he was $25. And I also have, I'll show you close up, a blue one that I've already put on my orchid over there. They're just so stinking cute, and they look so real. Isn't he fun? Love them. So we're switching gears a little bit because this next box is actually a Patience Brewster nativity scene. And so they had Christmas also on sale. And I didn't know this until I went on the tour, but MacKensie-Childs did not carry Patience Brewster last year. I don't know if they were in negotiation if they're going to continue using them as a partner vendor. I did learn that the good news for those of you who do have Patience Brewster products, and I do, I have items that I've invested in, and they were the reindeer and the Santa Claus. And the colors you're going to see, again, match my decor. This one, though, is a nativity set. And what I love about Patience Brewster is she has a very similar philosophy of patterns and just courage around mixing colors and whimsy. And in this case, she also mixes animals with shoes and clothing. It's so fun. So I saw this. It was 50% off. And I am a Christmas girl. And so I did decide to invest in this nativity scene. They do pack their stuff well. All right. Oh, good. One thing I also like about MacKensie-Childs packaging, and in this case, how they extended to the Patience lines, is they have these great boxes to store. So what I will do is when I'll take the stuff out, but I won't let go of this box because I'll repackage this so it gets stored in this up in the attic. How cute. All right, it's tiny. Oh, and they labeled them all. Very nice. Okay. So what you can see is on each one they labeled what's in each package. So there's a fragile little manger structure in here. So be careful taking him out. I'm going to unpack them and then I'll do a close-up after they're all unpacked. So this guy is, oh, I went straight to baby Jesus. There's baby Jesus. Hello, baby Jesus. These are made in the Philippines, just so you know. This looks like I found Mary. Oh, Mary's beautiful. Nice job with the colors. So pretty. Good Mary. Isn't she beautiful? So I'm assuming they probably put Joseph in the same package. Oh, pretty. There's Joseph. Look at the detail on the back of him. So beautiful. All right, so we have 3 wise men, some animals, and angel, and the star to still under. Oh, this guy has musical notes on him. I'm opening the kings right now. Look at him. It has little musical notes on his little scarf. Now my mind is trying to think, now that I know the scale, where am I going to put this during Christmas? Because I want it so that it's viewable by people who can walk up to it and see these details close up. But I also don't want them low enough for the dogs to get them. Because these look like the perfect size for my dogs to want to chew. Oh, look at this guy. Beautiful. This guy has musical notes on him too. Oh, they all do. I just noticed. That's interesting. So they tied a similar scarf or accessory on all 3 of them, just placed it differently in their arms. This guy is cool too. And look at his little feet, like his feet. Okay, so we got the main human players, we'll say. Then we're gonna do, let's do the animals. Yes. Oh my gosh. So there's an elephant that I'm opening right now. Majestic. Amazing. Oh, he's so beautiful. Oh, I love him. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. And it says myrrh on it, so he's carrying the myrrh. Love these details. Love them so much. Okay, this guy is a horse, maybe? Can't tell if it's a horse or a camel. I think it's a horse because I don't see a hump. I think it's a horse. Maybe an Arabian horse. And it looks like he has the gold on him. Yeah. Yeah, he's a horse. He's beautiful. All right, so who's our last animal? Who do we have as the last animal? This looks like, now we have the camel. Found the camel. Here he is. Hello, Mr. Camel. And I believe he's carrying then the incense, right? Gold, incense, and myrrh. He has a crystal ball in a crown on the top. So amazing. Okay. Well, the last two to open. We have two more. One is the angel, and the other is the star. And I think the star is put on the top. I just got to figure out how to do it. Oh, it hangs. It hangs. Oh, wait. There's more. What's this? Mary, Jesus, and Joseph on? Maybe? But it is, oh, it's gold leafed. Some of it's coming off of my hand. Gold leaf. Here comes the angel. She's beautiful. Look at her feet and the way her dress billows at the bottom. Really pretty. And then let's just do the last one, which is the star. Ah! In true Patience form, you're going to like this star. Because it's not just a star. I didn't even notice this when I bought it off the website. I thought it was just a good old-fashioned star, but the star has a personality. Do you see his little face? I think that's amazing. How is this supposed to go? Oh, you hang it. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hands down, worth it. Awesome. Okay. Next up, this is a twofer. I thought it was supposed to come in 2 different boxes, and so I actually even thought that someone stole one of the boxes because I had so many coming in and everything had 1 box, but this has 2 items in it. So I already opened it, but I didn't take the items out. This is back to general decor. This is not Christmas, but the first item I'm going to take out coordinates. So this was what we opened first, right? The large platter. This is its vase. So this was made also in Vietnam because this is that resin stuff. But it is so pretty. And I can just see this. Ah, oh, the detail's amazing. I can see this in my foyer with some of my flowers coming out of it, or here even coordinated with all the stuff in the kitchen. So pretty. Put this to the side because the next one, this was the first thing when I went on to the sale site. I was like, what do I want? Not need. None of this you need. This is all just because you love color and MacKensie-Childs and the whimsy of it all. This was the first thing that caught my eye. This was the first thing I put into my cart. And you've already seen my garland, or my wreath, so this won't surprise you. But look at this beautiful MacKensie-Childs butterfly garden serving platter. So beautiful. I actually have a party in a couple of days, and I cannot wait to use this to serve stuff on. Oh my gosh. This is just heaven. I'm in heaven. All right. And then 1 more box, everybody. And then my MacKensie-Childs unboxing's over. But, oh, these are beautiful. I'm so happy. Okay. The last one. So this is a plate stand. And I can't wait to see what this looks like. And well, I saw it in person, but I can't wait to see it with my plates, because what you're supposed to be able to do is take your large dinnerware plates and put them in here. So for afternoon teas
or just general service in, for a party, a buffet. This is another way to display the plateware that I have, but also use it not just in a typical, I'm serving it for dinner, but I'm actually using it as part of the presentation of the food. So let's see what this looks like. I'm going to put it on the floor. It's so big. Oh, I love the top of it already. Here we go. It has the little black and white up here, which is that nod to the the courtly check. And on the feet, the slightest hint. Just put this to the camera. Do you see at the bottom the little courtly check? So you can see this is a very versatile platter. I will be using it for my tea party in a couple of days with my MacKensie-Childs. But honestly, because this is such a neutral base, you could mix and match so many different types of plates on it. This is made in India, but let me just show you how this works. So here are some of her plates, and all you simply do is you put them like this. Now I have this excellent, not just way to display the plates, but also for scones and desserts, and savories. So happy. All right, so let me just do the final review of everything we got, and then it's off to putting them where they need to go in my home. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me on this fun MacKensie-Childs Aurora tour and unboxing here at my home. If you've never seen MacKensie-Child product before, I hope this really inspires you to take a peek at her website, as well as just some of the general decor as inspiration. Yes, these pieces are investment pieces, but they're also great inspirational pieces for you to, at home, take out a paintbrush and repaint a piece of furniture with polka dots and checkboards and flowers, and just have a lot of fun. That's the main thing here. But I can tell you, every item I'm looking at right now, oh my gosh, has truly created my happy. So with that, everybody, I will see you on the next episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day and make something colorful and joyful in your world. Take care, everybody. Bye.